Have you just sat on a zucchini to see if it tasted like a zucchini?
I mean, yeah, honestly. You know, the bad part is I never found it, so it's still up there, you know?
You never found it.
Fucking know the fire brigade? I don't...
What? The story was Jordan lit a house on fire, started some arson, and then right when the cops were coming, he just shoved the whole ass zucchini up his ass.
To make it seem less suspicious.
We need to go to like Costco or somewhere where they sell like free samples, you know? And we need to just keep like consecutively walking up to the same thing until they get annoyed.
Yes. We just do a lap, dude.
It's like every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
We just walk by and then eventually she's like, no, you can't take your word, and I'll like grab one and run off.
No, it grabs the whole tray and just sprints away. You know those Costco ladies ain't gonna catch you either. They're probably like wobble to try to catch you.
I really want to go to a horror movie, but I want to sit in like the very back, and when there's jump scares, I just want to like yell like the loudest I could yell. The loudest freaking like jump
scared.
Like,
oh shit, bro!
Yeah, it's like that. But I want to sit right behind somebody so that jump scares them.
Oh, you're such an asshole. That's so funny.
In the rain, there's a new home, here to stay.
It's February. You wanna shut up?
We go along, walking in the winter wonderland. When the weather outside is frightful and the fire's so delightful, since we know a place to go, just bend over and take it in the. And when you and your sibling are in the room right next to your parents having an argument about their marriage.
Bro, when you leave the light on your car and your dad comes out, you like the fucking scabs in Tarkov.
That means every time a Hispanic gets a piece of homework, they freak the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
I wonder if when the teacher asks for, do you have your paper with you? They'd be like, which ones?
Carlos, did you bring your paper today? Not again!
What? Why did this guy sound like he just yeeted himself out the first story window, bro? Why is sprinting away? The man is starting to yeet.
He's already running for the border, dude.
Like, you know he uses family-friendly content label? Files. Because it draws them in, bro. It draws them in. I mean, am I wrong? Oh, it's a good story.
Good story. You want to know about the time when I shot a policeman with a firework?
Jordan's like, I don't have a good story. Oh yeah, where I literally almost died.
Listen, my man strolls up in his police car, gets out. This is 4th of July, by the way. Man strolls up in a. He strolls up in his car.
Firework, bro.
He strolls up in a car and he like gets out and he's like, "All right, guys," and everybody but me is like sitting in front of the driveway at this point on the street next to the cop. But I'm back in the garage, like preparing a firework, like lighting one, and I have no idea the cop is even here. So I go, he gets finished telling them like, you can't do fireworks anymore because you live in a city, right? The same thing literally everyone gets told on the 4th of July. And my dumbass comes out with a lit Roman candle. And for those of you that don't know, the Roman candle is the thing that shoots balls of fire.
Oh my god.
And my dad's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know." he scares the crap. I'm like 9, by the way. He scares the crap out of me. So I pointed the Roman stick at the cop and his car. I barely missed the cop, and I hit his car 3 times before my brain decides, hey, maybe I should point it up in the sky instead of shooting it at somebody. So I finally pointed it up, and then I just sit there. I just sit there for like 30 straight seconds, holding it up, shooting in the air, and you just hear for like 30 seconds while I just stare at a cop, and he stares back at me, and he just has the most "are you fucking kidding me" face on. and it finally finishes. I literally walk over. It wasn't even a walk. It was more like a feels bad, man, I'm so sorry walk. Like I was just limping over. Yeah. I was just limping over, and I put the thing in the like water bucket to like put it out, and then I looked up at the cop, and you could just tell he was so disappointed. He was like, alright, this kid's a retard.
I just gave a whole ass lecture to watch this man pull out a Roman candle and start shooting at me.
Dude.
And I can't do anything because he's a toddler. What am I gonna do? Arrest him? Bro, I would just be scared in general if I saw a toddler running at me with a firework, dude. Like, I wouldn't even run because of the firework. I would run because the toddler just, has no idea what the firework could do. What?
The best part was I still didn't fucking understand that I did anything wrong, so my dumbass went back into the garage after this had all happened, and I had already been, like, yelled at, and I went back in there, and I got another firework, but this time it was one of those big-ass rockets that, like, shoots up in the sky and does, like, I'm talking, like, dude, no, I'm talking, I was about to, I literally had one of the, I had the, what is that, the stick lighter thing. Like, I had a lighter in my hand, and I had already lit the thing, and I was, like, walking up to light the fuse, and my dad screamed at me. He was like, you little shit! Like, to put this in a time frame, the cop had just, like, I lived in a circle, right? So there was no outlet, so he had to, like, go down to the end of the street and turn around and come back. And he had already been turning around, and when he was coming back, that was when I just had stuck the rocket in the ground when the cop drove by to leave. And I know he saw me doing that. He was like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
I'm just gonna walk away now.
Yeah, it's time for me to just leave.
I'ma go.
I'ma head out. Like,
why is this taking so long?
Tarkov has fast servers, by the way. Best in NA.